Welcome to this tutorial on how to solve quadratic equations. A quadratic equation is an equation of the form x plus bx plus c equals 0, where b and c are constants. In this tutorial, we will learn how to solve quadratic equations using different methods. Method 1. Factoring. The first method we will look at is factoring. Factoring is a method where we write the quadratic equation in the form of two brackets being multiplied. For example, let's say we have the equation 2x plus 3x minus 2 equals 0. We can factor this equation as 2x minus 1x plus 2 equals 0. We can then solve for x by setting each factor to 0, giving us the solutions x equals 1/2 and x equals minus 2. Method 2. Completing the square. The second method we will look at is completing the square. Completing the square is a method where we write the quadratic equation in a form that allows us to easily solve for the variable. We do this by adding a constant to both sides of the equation. For example, let's say we have the equation x plus 6 minus 7 equals 0. We can complete the square by adding 1 to both sides of the equation, giving us x plus 6 minus 6 equals 1. We can then rewrite the equation as x plus 3 equals 10. Solving for x, we get x equals minus 310. Method 3. Quadratic formula. The third method we will look at is the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is a formula that can be used to solve any quadratic equation. The quadratic formula is x equals bb minus 4x/2. For example, let's say we have the equation 3x plus 2x minus 1 equals 0. Using the quadratic formula, we get x equals minus 2 2 minus 4 3 minus 1/2 3. Simplifying, we get x equals minus 222/6. Therefore, our solutions are x 0.3 and x minus 1.1. To summarize, we have learned factoring, completing the square, and the quadratic formula. It's important to note that not all quadratic equations can be factored, and completing the square can be a bit more complicated. However, the quadratic formula can always be used to solve quadratic equations.